Here we are in round 2 of the Super Epic Community Tournament. We have Doggo on the top versus Prem on the bottom. Interesting start there with a Frost. Oh my gosh. That man's a genius. I was going to say interesting start with the Frosty Shield, but that's so smart. Why haven't I thought of that? Wow, okay. It's because I don't have Fiona is why I haven't thought about that. So Prem... wonderful start. If you don't know, our Modiator has an attack boost when he's at full health, so now you know. Looks like Doggo here is using some kind of... I don't really know. I was going to say Mark, but there's no other, Mark... Mark support other than Nephariodon, so I guess we'll find out. Frozen Wave on Fiona, super annoying, because nobody really runs Accelerates except for Dolphoon anymore, and obviously... Legendaries aren't allowed, so, Doggo's just going to have to deal with that. Nephariodon decides to mark trigger, gets the 2 kills he needs to charge Bloodthirst. Spectre Fox charges Blood Crave while bringing in a Venokaiser and gets stunned out of play. Seer Guard is charged, so he's able to bring the Saberzor down to hold ground. Prem thinking about what he's going to do here. He does have the attack boost still, so Hellfire Mortar all, wouldn't be a bad idea. He decides to go for that. Kills everybody except the Venokaiser, who's left on hold ground. But he can do a desperate double now. Goes for Banana Mid, and Saberzor blocks it. Now he's got Vivimid on the field. But he does go for the double Counter-Strike. I think he went for Kana, but it actually got blocked by Steelodon, which is a little unfortunate for Prem down here, but... there's nothing you can do about RNG. Desperate Stampede takes out our Modiator. Drain Survivor does go around both protectors and kills Venokaiser. So there's his payback. Alpha Storm here tries to kill the Steelodon, but it gets blocked by Shield Dragon. Spectre Fox now kills Banana Mid and absorbs that single Stun Revenge. So he's out of play for a bit. This Shield Dragon is just... charging up. I don't know what he does. Decides to Focus Blast on Flutter Drake Lotus. Okay. Just get him out of the way there. Kana, Piercing Mortar, the Freeze Cobra. Pretty effective way of getting him out of there. Now, this Alpha Storm finally is able to kill the Steelodon. Poison Gas does poison the opponent's Freeze Cobra, which is unfortunate for Prem. And now Shield Dragon has his Energy Charge Plus, which is quite hard to deal with, especially when you're rocking a team of all Super Epics. This Freeze Cobra has both Poison Burst and Destruct Strike ready. He takes out Flutter Drake Rose. Shield Dragon here is double charged. He decides to skip, which is interesting because this Blood Crave kills, yeah. So Doggo probably could have gotten a kill there up top. But I don't know what was going on in his head there. Vivimid gets a solo Pure Cure, takes care of all the poison. But his opponents are still poisoned, so Freeze Cobra can easily poison Burst, but he decides to go for a Poison Gas so that Abyss Soldier Focus has people that he can take care of. That Spectre Fox goes down to the solo Blood Crave recoil. Say goodbye to Barry. Abyss Soldier Focus. Oh my gosh. Abyss Soldier Focus takes out both those monsters with a solo Poison Eater. At this point, you can see Doggo's pretty much got it in the bag. This Nectarion is going to keep cloning and going to keep making things more difficult for Prem to come back, even though he does have this, he does have the solo Pure Cure, but it's not going to be super effective, especially since, oh, look at that. He's got Drain Survivor charged. Okay, so things are kind of looking up, but, Spectre Fox can't get solo Blood Crave charged, which is unfortunate. And Abyss Soldier Focus does have solo Blood Crave charged, and there's nothing that's going to stop him from using it. As soon as Nectarion comes in, he's going to have people he can Poison Eater. He's got Kana, who can still Piercing Mortar. She can Immobilizing Mortar. So we can see this one's pretty much just about wrapped up. So this was round 2, DMG Prem versus Doggo, with Doggo walking away with the victory. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in my match that I did in round 2 against Tan, And then I'll put in the third battle that I can't remember now, but you'll see it soon. So I just woke up, and that's the funny thing about these tournaments is you gotta figure out when you're gonna have time to do the matches. And I'm already looking at this and saying, yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. Which is totally fine. But yeah, there goes my main sweeper. And it's already been 43 seconds. So, things are really looking up for me right now. Luckily, I do have something I can do to kill the one pyramid golem. And I really thought that, oh, check this out. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, of course it hits, keeps Gaiamet awake, but, that's okay. So I'm thinking I can enlist now. I still need to charge a Blood Crave on Dino Raider. Geez, this is not going to be easy. Wait, no, I have Union Attack. That's right. Yeah, no, I made this team so that I would have Union Attack. Awesome. So now, actually, I'm wondering if I should do Bloodshed or Blood Crave. I'm actually going to go Bloodshed because it's smaller seconds. And then I can take out this elephant. And I think I'm going to do Throw next because I think that's going to kill. Since I don't know, I just feel like Nashjaw has good attack. And also charging Blood Crave would be nice. And getting, it's only 63 seconds, you know what I mean? So, okay, that did kill. Amazing, incredible. And now, oh, this is all like working out so perfectly now. So I can do we'll keep skipping. Do I have a rock at the back? I do, oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to kill Captain K9. And then Wavetail's going to take the stun and the stunning entrance. I'm going to... Oh my gosh. I literally forgot about that. That's really embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I was going to rescue and cannibalize, but Decree of Mercy, I remember that being a problem from my first battle. But oh well, we're good. Because now I'm going to throw and take out Husking. And now I'm probably going to skip, see if they wake up. Not yet, okay. I think I'm just going to go for Joker Dragon now because I don't know when they're going to wake up, but I think it's going to be soon. Hopefully this Bloodshed kills with Element Boost. It did. Amazing, incredible, perfect. And now he'll probably Purify All, and then he can start using Raw Throw with Ahuizard and start killing some of my people, which would not, be ideal, obviously, but I do have 3 charged Blood Crave monsters and a Wavetail with Union Attack. So I think it's safe to say I have this in the bag, actually. So that's great. Yeah, I honestly didn't think I would win this, especially based off of the front line. But I mean, I guess it's always possible that somehow he comes back from this. I'm not gonna immediately assume the victory, but it's still totally possible that I lose because there goes my 85-second sweeper. He can charge his Blood Crave now, but also he's not gonna be able to use it because Botanic and Shield Dragon are on the field. I think I'm gonna try and go around Shield Dragon. Okay, didn't work, but that's fine. I can still kill him with Nashjaw. Oh, just kidding. So now I want to try and go around. I think I'm going to go for Botanic again. Nice. That's going to poison Shield Dragon, which will just make him generally easier to kill, even though he is going to be able to charge again. Let's see what he does here. He could Poison Burst, but he'll probably Blood Clone just because he is not in the greatest position right now. Oh, okay. Interesting choice. And what do you do? Because you can't Blood Crave or anything. Oh, well, now I just Element Massacre, because that kills Shield Dragon. And now you can do whatever you want, but you can't kill Dino Raider and Nashjaw. Interesting choice. Okay, well, yeah, so this one's over, because I can kill Anti-Stan, and I can kill Nectarian, and then there's nothing he can do to win. GG's. That was a fun one. The only thing that won me that battle, I'm not gonna lie, is the fact that Lavamid had poison revenge. I thought it was poison all, but it was just poison. So like that actually saved me because that let me pull off the one-on-one. And yeah, that basically won me the whole game. So looks like I am moving on to the next round. I will see you guys then. And here we go into the final battle of round 2. We have Kirasune on the bottom with Eclipse on the top. Kirasune using a I'd say a very good team with Bulby Boom and the 2 Hedgehogs with the high-speed knockbacks into Cynthia with Quick Draw, while Eclipse has a nice Flutter Drake Mavie setup. He's got Salvia, Iris, obviously. Now Flutter Drake Rose, and Abyss Soldier Breaker is there just because. Cynthia goes ahead and repulses so that Spiky's Tornado can knock back Flutter Drake Mavie. Pesticide, luckily, is critical against the Flutter Drakes, so that is a little unfortunate for Eclipse that he came into this. Another knockback on another one of the Flutter Drakes, and then finally a Quick Draw takes out Flutter Drake Rose. Bulby Boom purifies. Spectre Fox doesn't really have a target. While Spiky's Blaze does, he decides to kill Abyss Soldier Breaker, brings in a Momo, Spiky Stone, kills Flutter Drake Iris, and Cynthia takes out Shinobi Dragon. So things are not looking good for Eclipse at the current moment. He's getting swept fairly quickly. Flavis is not going to be very useful. Actually, one of the requirements of this super epic tournament was that if you were using like monsters that go together, like the Crystal Worms or the Hedgehogs or the Flutter Drakes, you could only use 2 of them, which is why I didn't, maybe it was 3, I don't remember, but that's why I didn't use Crystal Worms, because how effective are only 2 of them? And clearly you just saw not very effective. Now this Blaze Rider, I believe, has targets with Slayerbane. No, he just has Solo Blood Fury charged. All right. Super Shell, unfortunately, can't do much. Now, Kirasune has to deal with Eclipse's Cynthia. Solo Bloodthirst does about half health there. And then luckily, Shark Rex is able to clean up and doesn't actually die to the backlash of Piercing Blow. So that's lucky. Alpha Storm here, Blood Craves Momo, but she is a high defense mythic, so she's not quite going to die there. The Atlanteon Dreamy Entrance puts Blaze Rider to sleep. Go ahead and say goodbye to the Bronze Shell. Blaze Rider here, thinking about what he can do, decides to take out Atlanteon. Looks like Kirasune is rocking a Link Fire endgame, except with Super Epics, which is kind of cool. Link Piercing Blow takes out the Bulby Boom. The Spectre Fox does have Bloodcrave Charge, so he's able to take out that Alpha Storm there. Satomi does a knockback next. Savannah, luckily, with Void Stun Killer, can take out that Ninja Storm no problem. Ignis Scarpa goes away to the Blaze Rider. And Kirasune is using Gummy Dragons, which is very interesting because through my experience with Gummy Dragons, they're very, very bad, very hard to use if you don't have 4 of them. I actually just this season have started using 4 since we got Gummy Dragon Cranberry, or maybe it's Cherry, whatever the red one is. Since we've had 4, I've had success. But last season, I was trying to use them with only 3, and they were failing miserably. So mad props to Kirasune for trying to make them work with 2. But all I got to say is good luck, because that's very difficult from my own experience. But still, kind of spamming the Vanilla Welt Protectors is going to help him out a little bit here. You saw that Blaze Rider Solo Bloodcrave got blocked. But unfortunately, Kirasune does have a Twiggle coming into this Momo stun counter. And he's also got an Abyss Soldier Guardian, who's a little difficult to take care of. But the Gummy Dragon boost, of course, is enough. Salvia comes right into Twiggle's Guardian Execute, which means Bloodshed is going to do enough to put Momo to hold ground. Things are starting to look like they're wrapping up a little bit here. Nullifying Strike just barely doesn't kill Twiggle, even though honestly there really isn't a huge deal in nullifying if Momo was still on the field. But then Momo dies, so that's a little too bad. Blaze Rider thinking about who his best enemy to kill would be. He goes for Gummy Dragon Banana. Nefariodon can't really mark around the two auto protectors, so he just goes for a Bloodthirst. Bloodshed does about half Blaze Rider's health at this point, but Eclipse can't really get around the protectors, and Kurosune does have a Blood Fury charge Satomi. So I think this match is pretty much wrapped up, and it looks like Eclipse just gives up. So that was the last battle of round 2. Kurosune moves on, beating Eclipse. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in round 3 of this tournament.